Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I decided to film this Pennywise inspired makeup look from the movie It. Everyone seems to be recreating their own looks of this, so I thought I would give it a go. If you want to see how I created it, then please keep on watching. So of course, starting off with priming my eyes, I'm taking my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer and just applying this all over my eyes, and then I'm going to set this in place with my Wonder 2 Perfect Selfie powder. For the first shade, I'm taking this red colour from the Morphe 35O palette on my Sigma E40 brush, and I'm going to be taking this colour just above the crease because we are going to be cutting out the crease, so I'm making sure I'm taking this all across the eyelid. So then I'm taking this red colour from the 35B palette. They are different, I promise. This one's just a little bit brighter, and I'm going to be focusing this colour more towards the crease than the other colour. I'm then going back in with the 35O palette and taking this dark brown colour, and I'm just going to be really gently taking this throughout my crease. I will go back over this later, but it just kind of darkens the entire look up. To cut out my crease, I'm taking this Morphe flat brush and my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer once again, and I'm just going to cut out the crease. I decided to take this a little bit above my actual crease line, and I kind of made it quite dramatic, like the wing of it is quite big, just because I thought it would open up the eyes a bit more. I'm then going back in with that brown colour on my Sigma E45 brush. This brush is incredible, you'll see me use it quite a lot in this video. It just kind of places the colour and blends out all at the same time. I'm then taking this white colour from the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm just going to pack this all across my eyelid. I wanted to keep the eyelid quite natural because I feel like we already have quite a lot going on. After that, I'm going in with my LA Splash Architect waterproof eyeliner, and I'm just going to create a wing that kind of matches up to the cut crease. Before falsies, I'm taking this Rimmel Wonderfully Real mascara, and then I'm also taking my Amber Rose lashes in the style Queen. And then it's time to move on to the face. So I'm taking my Primetime Primer by Bare Minerals, and I'm just applying this all over my face. And then for foundation, I'm taking my L'Oreal True Match foundation. Now I think it's really effective if you use a really pale foundation or maybe even white face paint. It's not really an issue for me because I'm so pale already, but I just think that adds to the whole clown look really nicely. For concealer, I'm taking a mixture of my Tarte Shape Tape and my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, just to brighten up some areas and conceal my under eye bags. To set under my eyes, I'm taking my RCMA No Colour Powder on a wet beauty blender, well, a damp beauty blender. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm taking that Wonder 2 powder once again. For my brows, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and then I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper just to set them all in place. So then I'm going to go in with my MUA lip liner in the shade Red Drama, and I'm just going to start overlining my lips a little bit. And then I'm going to start drawing the ends of the smile, which kind of point upwards because obviously clowns are always smiling, so it's really effective to do that. With the same pencil, I'm then going to start mapping out where I want the lines to join up with the eyes. And then I'm just going to make sure everything is nicely put together and the lips are fairly overdrawn because clowns seem to have massive lips all the time. Going back into the Morphe 35B, I'm taking that red colour again and kind of doing the same thing as I did with the pencil. I feel like it's a lot easier to use shadow at the top of your eye because that's more of a delicate area. I also wanted the eye area to look more messy than the bottom part, just because most of the looks I've seen have been quite neat, and I thought that it would look really effective if I went in really messy and almost made it look quite bruised. I also used that brush to smudge out the liner we used, just so it's not such a harsh line, and I also went back in with the liner and went over the eyeshadow a little bit just to make it as pigmented as the bottom bit. To add some dimension, I'm taking this black shade from the 35B palette, and I'm just taking this right down the middle of where I put that red colour. This also just makes it look a bit more spooky and a bit more gory. Then going in with that brush, once again I'm smudging out the liner around my lips just to make it even more messy. And then I took that shadow once again and put it above my brows in a triangle shape and made sure that it lined up with the bottom line as well. I also took the black eyeshadow and the red lip liner in the triangles as well to match up with the bottom lines. After that, I went in with my Shine XO BH Cosmetics palette, the lip side, and I'm taking this dark red lip colour first, and I'm just applying this to the outer edges of my lips. And then I went in with the light red shade and I put this in the centre of my lips. Doing this ombre effect will make your lips just look so much bigger and more juicy, and I feel like that is what clowns' lips look like. I then began to take that darker lip shade and made sure that it joined up with the corners of the mouth. And then I started to take that dark colour up onto the lines as well, just to really deepen everything up. I decided to pat it out with my fingers a bit at the top to make it look a bit more messy, and I also took this colour above my eyebrows as well. And then of course we need a clown's nose, so I'm taking that darker lip colour around the edge first and mapping out where I want it, and then I'm going to be taking that lighter colour in the middle. This will just make the nose look three-dimensional and more realistic. I'm also taking my NYX white liquid liner and just applying a little dot. This kind of looks like a reflection, so the nose looks more shiny. I'm then making sure I've coated every single lash, and then after that I'm taking my Sigma brush once again and just smudging everything out so it's all blended out and looks even more messy. And lastly, for my hair, I actually slept in some plaits and just took them out. I think that's a really effective look. And then I just messed up and added some volume with my hands. So guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have a giveaway going on at the moment, so make sure you check back to my last video if you want to hear more about it. But I hope you guys have a lovely rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video.